shortest straw where this fucker's gonna recommend a short film or a film about short people. I don't really know. The shortest straw, y'all.
Alright, in this shortest straw, I'll be talking about The Crystal Crypt, directed by my dude, Shahab Zagari. This film is of course based on the short story of the same name by Philip K. Dick. A lot of his works have been adapted for the screen, some of which you might be familiar with. Blade Runner, which is based on his novel Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? There's also Screamers, based on the short story Second Variety. A couple of my favorite movies were also based on short stories. Total Recall, based on the short We Can Remember It For You Wholesale, and the most excellent Minority Report, based on the Minority Report. And of course, there's the more recent adaptation, The Man in the High Castle, based on the novel of the same name, currently on Amazon. I haven't gotten around to watching this one yet, but I hear it's pretty awesome. The story is set in an alternate world where if Nazi Germany and Japan had been victorious in World War II. In The Crystal Crypt, the story is set a lot further into the future, where Earth and Mars are sort of on the verge of war. The story doesn't really go into detail to why that is. Instead, it's focused on the last ship leaving Mars for Earth. And on board this ship, there are 3 saboteurs who supposedly destroyed a Martian city. And the rest of the story is set to finding these 3 people. It's kind of a catch me if you can kind of plot. Who's the real villain and who's the real hero. The story itself is a nice quick read if you ever get a chance to check this out. The film by Zagari though, I really enjoyed it. It's very prop heavy, lots of cool toys to play around with. The set design is highly detailed, and it also helped that there isn't much walking around in this story. You have the dark and dirty passenger hold on the ship, and then you also got the more relaxed, a little more clean bar, complete with tables and a lounge waitress even. More attention to detail is also shown in the costumes to the makeup. Every passenger on board looks roughed up. I must be a hard life living on Mars. I could see why you want to leave. The film's presentation too is a mix of live action and animation. That portion of the film is kept simple, but very bright and colorful 2D animation is used, which focuses on the Mars part of the story, and driven by the heavy narrative by the character Erickson, played by Cyrus Zogi. Other key characters include Jan, played by Bob Gates, Mara, played by Tara Platt, and Bob Thatcher, played by Yuri Lowenthal. This short film was made by ThinkSpeak Publishing, a media company and imprint of GC Records. The film was released in 2013 and has won numerous awards, including Best Philip K. Dick Inspired Short at the PKD Sci-Fi Film Festival in Brooklyn, New York, and also Best Sci-Fi Film at the IFS Film Festival in Los Angeles, California. The film was also screened this year at San Diego Comic-Con. The crew also did a panel and Q&A session. Pretty awesome stuff. It's a wonderful film, great adaptation of the short story. It's highly detailed both in narrative and presentation, very dialogue driven, and features a pretty kick-ass soundtrack with original music composed by Shelby Cinca. If you want to check out this film, go to thecrystalcrypt.com for details.